Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, based on the time of the day you're listening or watching this session. Today, we'll talk about InfoSec Girls and Virtual Testing Partnership. My name is Victor Monga, and I'm part of Virtual Testing Foundation Board. If you would like to learn more about me, I can be found on LinkedIn or Twitter. Virtual Testing is a California, USA incorporated organization. VT is maintaining an active tax-exempt status with Franchise Tax Board, FTB, and Internal Revenue Services, IRS. VT was founded on a simple concept, curiosity. How many times have you had a great idea only to be limited by your professional environment? How do you integrate and debug your ideas across different technology platforms if you don't even have access to them? VT believes in state-of-the-art technology can and should be accessible by anyone. VT offers 3 centers of excellence. Innovation is to work with partners to crowd test new security platform integration. Education is to offer community to speak, collaborate, hands-on training, and grow. Charity is to offer fiscal sponsorships to groups and missions to enable them so they can start accepting tax-deductible donations without having to build and maintain non-profit legal status. VT builds partnership with other organizations. With that, I would like to welcome InfoSec Girl community speakers or leaders, Vandana, Ashwini, and Shruti. Please tell us about InfoSec Girls and your missions.
All right, so I'll introduce our community for which we are working together, and that is InfoSec Girls. So the basic objective behind this community is that to encourage more women participation towards fields like security, networks. Now, why we decided to join this community? Number one, observation. When I was in college, very few girls in IT field. Then when I was doing CCNA, again no girls. So there is nothing that someone has to tell me. It's my own experience and observation that yes, there is a ratio gap and we need to address that. Then as Vandana said, we were working on Global AppSec project. So I don't know, she must have recognized something and then she was like, yes, you have to do something for Mumbai region. It's a dynamic city. There are so many people, so many security related offices. And that's how my journey began as a chapter leader for Mumbai. Then gradually from 5-6 participants, women participants, now we have a team of 90 girls, all from Mumbai. And a lot of girls are actively coming forward for participation. If you see our videos, there are so many girls from Mumbai, Pune, and many more cities. So it's like, yes, this community was needed. Whatever our objective was, we can see it succeed. So yes, that is how I'm hoping we'll go ahead and more women, ladies, girls will participate and will bring a change.
Awesome, thank you. Shruti, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi, I'm Shruti Rupa. And my journey also started like, it was kind of unexpected. I was in Bangalore where I went to Bangalore for a client-side project and I happened to meet Vandan. Actually, we did talk before that for OWASP Seasides. And then since I was in Bangalore, we really wanted to meet. Once we met in a null meet, I guess, and then I went to a place and there we were all discussing about the same, like how we want more girls to participate and everything. I realized that we are having kind of similar thought process and we want to achieve kind of similar goals as well. And that is when she gave me an idea like, let's start a Pune chapter also for InfoSec Girls. And that is how we started. Initially, it was like there were very few women who were over there. In fact, there was a situation where there were 2 girls who were just my friends. And I was there and I was the only speaker. And gradually it started growing. Like now more and more women participate. And I'm actually able to see the change. Girls are themselves coming forward to like present a session or they want to learn something. They're suggesting different ideas. They're talking to me and now we are starting different chapters. We have already started chapters in different regions and we are yet to start some more. So that's it, I guess.
Thank you. Vandana, I think you're up. Would you like to introduce yourself? I'm sure the entire world knows you, but yeah, we'll still like to hear from you.
Most of the things the girls have covered, but about InfoSec Girls' journey, it's been really interesting, especially meeting the girls and then we growing together. That's the main thing. And not just that we are trying to promote women participations or girls in InfoSec, but we are trying to bring forward the students. And that's when we started, how about let's start going to colleges, let's educate the students in colleges. We've given sessions in schools also. So we've recently launched InfoSec Kids, where we are working heavily so that we bring out the content for students, for parents. So here in InfoSec Girls, we try and connect with the girls or with the people personally, educate them on what exactly is our mission, uh, and try and bring them forefront, because as they both mentioned that when they started their journey, there were only very few people who used to attend the meets, or there were very few women who used to attend the meets. Same happened with me. But now every week we are going live, and there are women who are coming forward and saying that we want to speak this week. So we have line speakers for every week, and most of them, I would say 80% of them, are first time speakers. So that's one of the achievement which we feel, wherein they coming themselves forward and speaking for the first time at this stage. And I remember Shruti Rupa gave of her first talk at OVAS Seaside. She was like all nervous, all jittery, what to do, what not to do. And we were all virtual, like we were just talking over the phone. She gave her first talk at Seaside. And then she gave couple of talks locally. She submitted for B-Side Singapore, I remember. And she's like, whether should I go or not, whether should I go, because it was an international stage. And she went. That was like one
That's good.
achievement I feel that InfoSec Girls had. And connecting with all of us together, like you are here talking to us, and we are collaborating with VT to educate further, because that's the main goal, that we should educate with our communities together.
That's good. Yeah. And Shruti, don't feel bad. This is my first talk as well. And can you tell? I'm still nervous. All right. So, Vandana, would you like to talk about like in next 6 months or 12 months, what is
Mhm.
InfoSec goals or missions or projects that you guys are focusing on? Even though you have a goal set, you have a mission set, but what are the next 6 months or 12 months that you're setting aside your projects?
So, uh, first of all, we work on the trainings to provide free trainings at different places. Now we are all virtual, so we are working on our upcoming trainings around Docker and containers and Kubernetes, so that we can provide free trainings for anyone and everyone to attend. Similarly, we are trying to design certain curriculum so that when colleges reach out to us, because there are colleges who are reaching out to us, we can educate the students on uh, the scenarios which are on ground when they leave the college, what exactly they are going to face, what are the things that they are going to be seeing in the actual world, what exactly cybersecurity is, what are the different fields. And we're going to be trying to connect with the students in the schools, so that we can let them know what are the best practices that they should be following when they are using the devices, how they should be using webcams, how they should be handling all those ads, whether to click or not. So we're trying to educate them around it. And there was one thing which is set to release also, about a workshop on the hands-on tools that people can use, because people are talking about how to break things, how to secure things. So we are trying to educate students on all of those things. That's the plan for this year, and bringing up more chapters.
All right, man. We really hope and wish InfoSec Girls a huge success, and we learn a lot from you and InfoSec Girls. So for those who would like to learn more about InfoSec, please go ahead, check out their website. We have their social media. Please follow them, support them. And at the end of the day, supporting them is supporting the community. And that's what we are here for. If you would like to follow virtue testing as well, we have QR code which can take you to our LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. All of these recordings, they are free on demand. You can watch it. We put on a lot of content as well, which you would like to, if you would like to watch it, you can go ahead and scan these QR codes. This slide is, Vandana and I were talking about it, that community, why we feel that community needs to collaborate. Why do we feel that this word community has to be there? Why we always talk about community. And I think the simple reason, and Vandana, correct me if I'm wrong, is that we want to make sure that it's not about today. It's not about us today. It's about you and tomorrow. We want to secure all the people that are gonna actually make this world secure tomorrow. So, Vandana, would you like to add something to that?
Absolutely. And how we can make it better by collaborating with other communities, learning from each other, learning from each other's ups and downs. That's what we are trying to do here, that learning from each other and expanding it. And I know that when Victor, you brought this point that we should collaborate with virtually testing, there's one thing which I really like, that we are going to the main goal that we both or both the communities has is that we should educate others. We should make sure that we give a stage to people where they can learn new things. So
That's right.
I think that's one thing which is close to both of us, and that's what we want for others.
There you go. Yeah. With that, we'll wrap up. Anything you would like to add, ladies? All right. If nothing else, then on the screen you have a QR code which can take you to our social media and our website. Please subscribe us. You can stay connected. And thank you so much, InfoSec Girls and the community leaders for talking to us today.
Thank you. Thanks
Thank you.
for inviting us here.
Thank you so much.